Alex backstage. I call him Alex, don't worry about it. But I was going backstage because he spoke at the Fort Lauderdale event, and the guy was like, hey, how's the crowd? And I said, dude, this is the best crowd we've ever had. The electricity and energy and so forth, and you guys rock. I will tell you though, Alex, there is a couple of fucking Mets fans here somewhere.
Mets is okay as long as we don't have Red Sox. By the way, Andrew, if you don't mind, I know this is your home and you're hosting, but I feel like I'm home and I'm hosting. At the end, I want to make this a lot more collaborative. I know you don't like questions, but I want to take a few questions at the end from all of you. So we'll take a handful at the end. So
we'll save some time at the end and let you, just on our team, you guys get some maybe mics ready or something. So we get some of the mics out in the crowd as well. Okay, Alex, we got all kinds of things to talk about. I don't know if I want to start with the Yankees. I don't know if I want to start with. Well, let's address this just really quick. Let's talk about what's happened with the Yankees, man. Like I'm watching them, I'm wondering, like, I feel like you should go back. I feel like you should go back, bro.
It's tough to watch right now. And I watch every night. The great Michael K is one of my great friends. And we do K-Rods on Sunday. But it is frustrating to watch, I see some of the highlights about 2009 and, the championship belongs in the Bronx. It belongs in New York. And I think, Andrew, what scares me more than anything, and I'd love to know what you guys think, but, playing for George Steinbrenner, the recourse was so big. It was so important. You knew that if you go a game or two and you don't produce, your ass might get benched. And we loved it that way. George Steinbrenner would arrive in Tampa on spring training at 5 o'clock in the morning. And when you pull up around 6, you feel like a lazy bum. You're like, the boss is here at 5 in the morning. Why is he beating me to work? And nobody gave more to his players. Nobody expected more from his players. And I think some of that accountability is missing. And what concerns me most, once you get on base in the first at bat, then the second at bat you might get a double, right? And then the third at bat, you got a little swag, a little confidence, and you go for a home run. But I think the mistake that a lot of people do, they come out of the gates, they want a home run, they want a grand slam. In my career, I hit 25 grand slams, number one of all time. But I never really thought.
Say that again.
Yeah.
Number one of all time. That's wild.
But it starts with a single, sometimes with a bunt single. It starts like what we tell our kids, hey, just get on base, walk, get your uniform dirty, be a ball player. And I think the same goes in business, I was born right here in Washington Heights, right down the street. In the shadows of old Yankee Stadium. My father was an entrepreneur and a baseball player. And we had our own little shoe store at our little brownstone up in Washington Heights. And every night we were watching Yankees and the Mets, Phil Rizzuto, Timer's Corner with the Mets, like both teams. And that's all I ever thought about, the two B's, baseball and business, baseball and business. And that kind of formulated what I wanted to do when I grew up. But when you fast forward to today, Andrew, we acquired the Timberwolves a couple years ago. And my vision for that, and as I get older, I spend more time by myself thinking. I always say you gotta slow down to speed up. You gotta downshift sometimes, right? I never used to downshift. I was always on 6th gear. And I would burn myself out. And I started changing some things after COVID to make sure I'm taking care of my health. Today I try not to touch the phone till noon. But I'm in the office 5 days a week, suit and tie on my desk, ready to go my first meeting every day. And they know they have me, but it's more quality time versus quantity, because when I'm there, I'm present, I'm real. But the time I wake up is me time. I do my exercise, I do my yoga, I do my meditating, my hot tub, my sauna, whatever I have to do to get ready. Because if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anybody else.